What do you think about the timing of the bye week, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, the first thing, it gives us a chance to have 2 weeks to get 3 or 4 guys back out there, get some starters back out there. It should help. Brock should be ready to go. Jacoby, I think he worked out in pregame, was close. He should be ready to go. Give us a chance to get Maxx. Maxx was not full speed yesterday. He tried, did everything he could. We had to get him out of there, but he'll be better. So that's a real boost. I mean, those were 3 guys that are legitimate, leader players on this football team that we need to get back out there. So hopefully that will take place. Big self-scouting opportunity for us. Big chance to make sure that we know what our opponents are seeing and to tweak and adjust and be creative with how we do that. That's what this time is always for. Chance to take a look at some young guys to give them a better shot in a couple days that we practice with them, just a better chance to show us where they fit or how far they've come. Can they help us? So it's all pretty much the normal stuff, but that's what we're focusing on.
Pete, I meant to ask this yesterday, but what happened with Isaiah Pola-Mao? Is that something that should be concerning before he left the game early? Isaiah?
Yeah, I don't have an update on his ankle. He hurt his ankle, and I think he got stepped on or something, and it got caught a little bit. So I don't know what's the update there.
Also, to just at this point in the season, has anything surprised you how this season has played out so far?
Yeah, I'm surprised that we're not farther along than we are. I thought we were, and I anticipated being farther along and being cleaner with our game. What I'm trying to show you is that we can play really balanced football, meaning that all 3 phases can do their part and give us a chance to play the game where we're not giving the game away. And early on, we were turning the ball over like crazy, and kicking game was struggling, and defense was kind of holding it together for us, it seemed. And so the kicking game has come back around. A couple guys have been switched around, moved around. I think Tom did a nice job adjusting, and the last couple games have been very solid. You kind of don't even want to know they're out there, and every once in a while they make a play, and that's kind of taken place. And defensively it was different yesterday. We really missed Maxx. Maxx's dynamic play, the things that he does. That was obvious to me, but that's coming along. Offensively now we've settled down, given the football up, and so we need to kind of get going again, get moving and get productive. Yesterday was a mess of making first downs, and they did a great job on us. I really looked at we missed some guys out there, and Jacoby was really important to us not having him, and the fact that we were so close to getting Brock back. We've played without Brock for almost a month now. I don't know how many games he missed. Three games. It seems like forever. And he's such a central figure in our offense. To have him coming back will just seem different. I think everything about it will look different, and count on that.
What do you think about the no call on the hit on Crosby by Noah Gray? When he got Noah Gray hit Crosby at the knee.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding the question.
They didn't throw a flag on it when Crosby got hurt. He got hit in the knee by Noah Gray.
Yeah.
Did you think there should have been a flag?
I'm gonna talk to him about how they evaluate that. It was a definite low block, and he put his helmet right on his knee, and they got him. Maxx was hurt before that. He was not at his best, and he just, in true heroic fashion, tried to go out there and play and wanted to give it up for his teammates, and he tried, and we need to get him out. And so I admire the hell out of him, the fact that how he approached that, and he did the best he could. But that one was like, okay, we gotta get him out of here, because he didn't look like he could protect himself like normal.
Go ahead.
You talk about a lot of these quintessential pieces kind of being out, but with those players being out, do you believe that this has given a lot of these other younger guys to have to step in there? She's a big opportunity to show what they can do.
Cut the first, his first ball there, or the ball in the first series, right off the bat. He's out there playing football for us. He's contributing to special teams. He's one of the guys that's really helped us in special teams since he's been up, and so yeah, and it helps. The more plays that we can log with the new guys, Jack and with Dante, we can show them the things that they need to improve on and the things that they're not quite as sharp on. It helps them, and there's some pain in that too. There's some pain in there, and that we have to undergo. But it's how you do it. By the time you get to the middle of the season, these guys should have things really cleaned up, and they should be ready to go, and we can count on them, and then come through and not be error repeaters, and that's what we're working hard at.
We saw some guys at the end of the game yesterday. Geno sat down, JPJ sat down, a couple other guys. Darren Porter got in action. Do we expect to see any, or do you expect to see any personnel kind of changes throughout the course of the 5 weeks?
We'll see. The competition is on, and we're not through thinking that way about opportunities for guys. I thought it was right to get G out, and Kenny needs to get some snaps. Right off the bat, he screwed it up and missed the freaking first snap. But and he just needs some playtime in case we need to call on him so he feels comfortable jumping in. Darian, I'm always looking for chances to get him out there and get him playing. So that's good. We'll continue to do that. There's guys up front on the offensive line and the defensive line that we would love to get some playtime to. We stuck a couple guys in there just to get a couple snaps, and at the end, they just need to be on the field. So we're going to continue to push that way.
So how would you evaluate or describe Geno's mindset at this point? It seems like he's as frustrated as anybody, probably more so.
I think he has been that way. I think he's coming out of it. I think he's turning the corner. He was clean yesterday with the ball and his opportunities. He didn't get many chances. We just didn't have any plays. There just was no plays. And so stacking games, pushing us the history of this early part of the season farther away from us, it helps. And he's as competitive as ever. He's raring to go. He's frustrated because we want to win and we want to play big and all that. That's going to always hold him connected to that thought. But he's ready to go, and we need to build it up around him. He can't do all of it by himself. He needs the help. He needs the guys to go to, and the guys to come through for him, the protection to be there for him, so that he can play his position. And hopefully we can keep going. This Kansas City was really good against us yesterday, in all phases of their game, and they were ready for that moment, and more so than we were. They played to it. They had their guys. They had guys returning. They're all jacked up about that, and you could see it. And I thought Andy did a great job of using the variety of people that they have on their offensive side of the ball in particular. And 95 showed up in a huge way, on the other side of the ball. So they're clicking right now, and it was a tough day for us because of all that.
You talked in the lead up to the game about why you like cover 3 and your guys know what they're running so they can play fast, and but they were having so much success about that. Why weren't you guys able to try to get more aggressive on defense, sending blitzes and all those kinds of things? Obviously, it's easier said than done. But
because he's really good against the blitz. His numbers are phenomenal against blitz, for one. We did pressure him some. We did mix our coverages to try to do stuff. We did play 2 high and 3 deep stuff. We did all of that. Unfortunately, a couple things that we forced him to do, he still got us. And we got him to move a little bit like we wanted him to, and then he made a big play with Kelsey coming across that we should have played way better. But he's a really big time player. That's I'm not saying anything you don't know, but the subtleties of the things that he does when he plays are phenomenal. And he had a half dozen plays in that game, which you might not even see what he did, but he looked off coverage. He set up coverage to get the throws that he wanted, making exactly where he was going with football. He scrambled exactly the way he has done. That we've tried to corral him, thinking that we could, and he still got out. He's a phenomenal football player, and he showed it again. Unfortunately, we're trying to neutralize that factor, but he was there.
Through 7 games, how pleased are you with Trey Tucker embracing his role or even playing beyond his role?
No, I don't know if he's playing beyond it, but Trey's done a really good job. He's been our most effective guy, particularly down the field and making things happen. Really pleased, because going in, I didn't know. We weren't sure how he would contribute. We hoped that he would be a downfield guy. He's been that, and he's been effective, and he's doing other things as well. We're getting the ball underneath to him, and he's catching the ball in the perimeter to try to use his speed and all. Like last week, he had a big play. So I think he's had a really good start with us, and I'm really pleased with what he's done.
Have you been able to identify kind of what this team's identity is right now through 7 games compared to what you wanted it to be?
Last week I liked the balance that we showed and the playing off of one another. I thought that was really clear, and we went into this game knowing that we would at least have to do that to play a good, effective game. And special teams, we didn't give the ball up on offense. Those are factors that if you do that, you're going to get beat by these guys. And so it's there for us. And I honestly, I just hope we get our guys back so that we can utilize those guys to make our offense whole. And without Maxx, the defense was different too. And so that's just the way I see it. I can't deny saying that.
Pete, do you anticipate Lonnie Johnson to return to practice after the bye week?
Close. He's really close. Yeah. I had hoped if we really hit it right that he would be back after the bye. So we'll see what happens in 2 weeks. And keep your fingers crossed. Because again, we really were excited about contributing on the defensive side.
What about O'Connell?
He's all but ready too. He's getting there. We haven't seen him throw anything. He can't practice yet, but he's getting there, and he's in pretty good shape right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Coach.
Thanks, Pete.
Thanks, guys.